Hey guys, thank you so much for watching me. I'm Dr. Lynda Cramer. Okay, today I was going to do M for Monday, M for meditation, but I'm going over to the park later because it's so hot here and they've been burning off again. So I'm not doing M for meditation. I'm going to do M for Meghan Markle. So as I was just outside connecting to the world thinking, what am I going to talk about with Meghan today? I got told do a 3-card spread of tarot. Pulled out my tarot cards. Now, anyone who watches me on live on Sunday mornings in Brisbane, if you're in the US, we're talking Saturday nights, I do a live show. Bear with me. I don't just pick out the cards, I shuffle until one gets thrown out. So it's not physically my hands that pick out the cards. You'll see it live on Sundays. So I've just done that. I've got my 3 cards for Meghan Markle. So if you don't know who Meghan Markle is, she married Prince Harry and, well, things are going a bit silly now, right? Since he came out with that book called Spare, they virtually got exiled to the USA from the UK. Now they've had 2 children, which, hello, moon bump cities. I don't believe that she actually birthed those children. I think that they were surrogates. Yes, thank you so much for telling me that. Okay, that was my lady. She just said yes very clearly. Thank you so much for being on deck today. So yeah, she did not have those children. Okay, she wanted to keep her figure so she looks good. All right. So what's since happened now is the Vindictus Games have just been on. If you haven't heard, there was one of the past veterans injured at the games. One of the he has got severe injuries. He actually got injured and the medical bill is $20,000. He can't afford it. So the Vindictive Games have actually come out now and said, oh, we don't want to know about it, which also now reflects on Prince Harry because it's his mind child, right? So Prince Harry is getting a lot of slack because he's not looking after the people, and it's making people think that he's only doing this for the popularity. Now we've got the fact that Prince Harry has not been around with Meghan now 11 days as of today, and he's got all these engagements, doing all this stuff across the US and going to other places where Meghan's a no-show. Canada has just come out and said, we don't want Meghan back at the future Invictus Games. I think it's 2029. So I thought, I'm going to do a tarot and see where this is going. As we know, guys, roller coasters go up, they go down, but then they come up again. So there was a chance that they could salvage any sort of reputation here. So let's go. First card I just pulled was my little lovey-dovey card. Every card starts with the word love. And this one says, love goes last and opens doors for others. Now, we're looking at this in the context of Meghan Markle. Is she doing this? No, she's the diva who's out there pushing herself through crowds to make sure she's front and centre for every photo opportunity. So this card is actually saying she's not doing it for love, because love would stand back and let her prince take charge. Yeah? I think we all know what that represents. So that card is a confirmation Meghan's not doing this for the love of her prince. She's doing this for her own self-gratification and ego. So now, let me go there. I've pulled 3 cards for Meghan. Oh my goodness. Whenever I do a 3-card spread for people, I want you to know that I always ask for past, present and future. Okay? Now, if you do want a private tarot from me, we can do it as an email. Okay? Make a donation through PayPal. Let me know how much you paid and then email me with a screenshot and ask me about 5 lines of writing. Please don't go into a 3-page story. And I will answer with some cards for you as a tarot. And I'll also do a little lovey-dovey card for you. So that's out there if you do want a private tarot reading, okay? So let's get into Meghan's. The first card is her past, okay? For the past, when we're looking back at who she was growing up, she married the prince, until now, whether you're in America, I got the Wheel of Fortune card. Now, how accurate is it getting this card for her? The Wheel of Fortune card represents all those opportunities, all those gains, and all those wishes that she had the capacity to manifest. Now, I'm not saying that everything on the Wheel of Fortune is always good, because look where they are right now, yeah? But the Wheel of Fortune card shows you that if she'd played her cards right, she could be in a very secure and satisfying life right now. So I got the Wheel of Fortune. Then we look at now. The now card, where she is now, I got the 3 of Cups. Now, I researched the 3 of Cups because I'm good at pulling the cards, but I have to research and find out what they mean to give accuracy and clarity to what these cards represent. So this card is all about the C's, celebrations. Now, as you know, she's getting a lot of celebrations. She's going to a lot of photo opportunities. She's getting out there. She's smiling, holding hands with all the hobnobs, yeah? The next one is creativity. So if you've been watching her, she's been putting out books. She's doing cooking shows. She's out there trying to do this Hellwell, whatever it's called, foundation. So she is trying to be creative. The next one is collaboration. Well, that's where she's asking people to put their own recipes into her cookbook and all this type of stuff. So she is collaborating with others. And the last one is connections. Now, if anyone who knows Meghan Markle, she is all about networking and connections, yeah? So this is a very accurate card. So one more thing that just came up with this card. It also represents people from your past coming back. Now look at Samantha Markle. She's back in the scene telling all this new stuff about Meghan. Meghan's father has now come back into the scene with all this stuff from her past. So again, we got a very accurate card. So past, accurate. Present card is accurate. Now we go to the last card. My prediction has always been that this is a failure. They can only do this for so long. I've actually long said Meghan will not go back to the UK, but Harry will. He will return to the UK. Meghan's going to stay in the US with the kids. She's going to take all his money, of course, because he just inherited the Queen Mother's estate money from her will. He just got £40 million, I think it was. So she's going to have a huge chunk of that because, hello, she's now got to support the 2 kids. But at the end of the day, let's try and still give this woman a little bit of hope because this card is from the Major Arcana. And if anyone knows the Major Arcana, these cards are the strength of the tarot. These ones are like karma cards. And I got the 14, well, it's actually the 13 in the Major Arcana. And I don't even have to say the word because this is Meghan's future. What does this card represent for me? This card represents it's going to end. The fairy tale, where she lives. You know, she's going to have to downsize really, really badly. No more of this $15 million mansion that she's living in, right? So she's going to be humbled. This is her humble card because it's the death of where she's been, and the door is closing, and the window of opportunity is now in her favour to start her life again. So let's just hope and pray that she can mend all this stuff with her family, that she can mend all this stuff that she's done with King Charles, which won't happen, by the way. And I can't even see it happening with her family. So she's out of options. She's going to have to rely on these two kids and be there for them, and hopefully make friends and acquaintances by doing what those kids need at this point. She may want to involve herself in the schools. She may want to involve herself P&C, tuck shop, okay? She may want to be the canteen lady. And believe me, I can actually see her having to be humbled enough to do that sort of work for her kids. Because at this point, nobody else wants her. Everybody is giving her the death at this point. They are ending. Canada just came out and said, we don't want her back. So this is the end of her beginning. And unfortunately, guys, that's what the cards show. So it's virtually a confirmation of what I've been saying. So, guys, if you do want your own personal little tarot, make a donation through PayPal. Email me with some questions about, give me a little bit of backstory as well, about 2 or 3 lines of backstory so I connect to you. And I'm happy to do some email readings and tarot cards for people. I'll tell you what the cards are, what they mean. If you do want to book a session with me, obviously that takes more time for me, so please make your PayPal contribution according, and I'm happy to give you up to an hour and a half via Zoom if you want to have a private reading with me. All my information is below in the description, but there is mine this week for Meghan Markle. Okay, on that note, I'm going to let you go. Hope you all enjoy your Sunday evening, Monday day over there, wherever you are on the planet. Stay tuned, more is coming. Talk soon. Bye.